So I just took the 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe for a full family spin, and now my comments are on fire. Half the crowd is swearing it's the SUV that finally kills off minivans for good, while the other half is roasting me for even suggesting it, claiming it's all hype and no real substance. Let me paint the picture. Hyundai dropped this redesigned Santa Fe last year, turning heads with its boxy, adventure-inspired exterior that looks like it could tackle a trail or just crush the daily school drop-off. We're talking a starting price around $36,000, which undercuts a lot of competitors, and it comes in hybrid or gas flavors. For my test, I loaded it up with the family 2 kids under 10, a dog, enough snacks to survive an apocalypse, and gear for a pretend weekend getaway. It zipped through city traffic without breaking a sweat. The infotainment system kept the backseat battles at bay with wireless Apple CarPlay, and the panoramic sunroof made every drive feel like a mini vacation. But man, the opinions started pouring in the second I posted a teaser clip. Okay, dive into the meat of it. This thing's got layers of debate. Pro side, it's a family powerhouse with up to 7 seats, including those optional second-row captain's chairs that make hopping to the third row a breeze. No more sibling wrestling matches. The hybrid setup delivers 231 horsepower, but sips gas at up to 36 mpg combined, which is a godsend for budget-conscious parents facing skyrocketing fuel costs in 2026. Safety? It's loaded with Hyundai's SmartSense suite forward collision avoidance that actually works in real-world chaos, blind spot cameras that pop up on the dash during turns, and even a rear occupant alert to prevent those nightmare hot car scenarios. It earned the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus and ComSAS Best Family Car of 2026 for blending that with massive cargo. Flexibility, 20.9 cubic feet behind the third row for daily groceries, expanding to a cavernous 80 cubic feet when you fold. Everything flat for IKEA runs or camping trips. The interior feels premium 2 soft touch materials, a 12.3-inch dual-screen setup for nav and entertainment, and little touches like UV sanitizing compartments for germaphobe parents. Towing up to 3,500 pounds means you can haul a small boat or trailer without upgrading to a full-size truck. An optional HTRAC all-wheel drive grips in snow or light off-road without drama. At that $36,000 base, or up to $50,000 fully loaded with Bose audio and ventilated seats, it's positioned as an affordable disruptor against pricier options like the Toyota Highlander or Kia Telluride. But here's the counterpunch, that bold, squared-off design with the massive grille and terrace-style tailgate. It's polarizing as heck. Some say it looks like a knockoff Land Rover, too aggressive for suburban vibes, and turns off folks who want something sleeker and less try-hard. The third row is legit cramped. For anyone taller than 5 feet 10, squeezing adults into kid-sized space on longer trips, which defeats the purpose if your family's growing. Non-hybrid models guzzle more at around 20 mpg city, feeling outdated in an era where EVs are everywhere, and while the ride's comfy, it's not as plush as a luxury rival. Road noise creeps in at highway speeds. The tech, while intuitive, can glitch with over-the-air updates, and that $50,000 top end starts feeling steep when you realize base models skip niceties like wireless charging or adaptive cruise, plus resale value. Hyundai's improving, but it might not hold up like a Honda, leaving you wondering if you're buying into short-term flash. The real twist, in a market flooded with crossovers, is this adventure-ready marketing just gimmicky when most families never leave pavement? Or does it genuinely elevate the daily grind without the minivan stigma? So bottom line, would you snag the Santa Fe for its fresh style, hybrid efficiency, and family-first features, betting it's the future of SUVs? Or skip it because the design divides opinions, space compromises bite, and that loaded price tag pushes into why not a minivan territory? My Gen Z siblings are hyped on the tech and looks, but my boomer in-laws swear by the tried-and-true minivan roominess. Am I out of touch for leaning Santa Fe? Or is this the upgrade every family needs? Spill your take below.